Okay, it's okay.
Jeden soll sein freilich, schon nicht lang ich hoff. Sagt bald die Milchome, es kommt bald sehr sof. Freilich noch nicht sorgen und nicht darum gehen trüb. Hat Geduld betochen und nimmt das unverlieb. Und nimmt das unverlieb. Ei, ei, hat die Tochter, nimmt das unverlieb. Ei, dei, 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 dei. Nur Geduld betochen, nicht los der Reis von Hand. Unser Altkleid sein, was hat uns Korbanant. Hol ihr tanzt, Talionim, schein nicht lange aufs Gewinn einmal achomen. Es wart auf euch sein Sof, es wart auf euch sein Sof. Ei, ei, Gewinn achomen, es wart auf euch sein Sof. Dei, 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 dei. Hol ihr tanzt, Talionim, leiden keiner jed. Es wird die schwerste Arbeit, uns kein mal machen mied. Kehren, so sein Kehren, kos man ihr wird sein. Wieso siehst das Kehren? Es wird doch nicht werden rein, es wird doch nicht werden rein. Ei, ei, siehst das Kehren, es wird doch nicht werden rein. Waschen soll sein Waschen, keins reiter Fleck. Hevels Blut von Herzen, und das wascht sich nicht weg. Treibt uns von die Tieres, schneid uns ab die Bett. Eden soll sein freilich, wir haben sein Dreht, wir haben sein Dreht. Treibt uns von die Tieres, nur schneid uns ab die Bett. Eden soll sein freilich, wir haben sein Dreht, wir haben sein Dreht. Ei, ei, soll sein freilich, wir haben sein Dreht. Ei, dei, 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 dei. Weil ich bin a Jiddele, sing ich mir das Liedele. Weil ich bin a Jid, sing ich mir das Lied. Weil ich bin a Jiddele, sing ich mir das Liedele. Weil ich bin a Jid, sing ich mir das Lied. Weil ich bin a Jiddele, sing ich mir das Liedele. Weil ich bin a Jid, sing ich mir das Lied. Weil ich bin a Jiddele, sing ich mir das Liedele. Weil ich bin a Jid, sing ich mir das Lied.
Okay, so I don't have a way to do the, this
Okay.
is how I have it.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. But as long
Hold
as you
on, I'm gonna make it so we can see
Yes.
all of it. Hold on.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah,
A little more to the right. There we go.
yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect.
Now,
Thank you.
you see the pictures of us? Is it covering
Yes,
anything?
yes, I see
Oh.
all of you. That's
Yeah,
okay,
but
I
it's
see all
not
of you.
covering,
No,
the
no,
wood.
no, no.
Okay.
No, no.
It
Okay,
actually could go further to the right because I'm seeing part of your home screen, I think.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, but
that's
I
okay.
need to, I have that so I can see some of the windows with people.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. So, Janet, can you start, please, reading?
Kannst machen größer?
No.
No?
We have
Oh,
listened to
all
an
right, you really need a
Oh, it's
bigger,
big.
I'll fix it. Hold on. Hold on.
I
It's
lost
really-
it. Where'd
It's
it
really
go?
big on my screen already.
why does it
There,
Okay.
you can see it all. right?
Oh, that's really big.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so,
I want to say
Oh.
something, Henrietta here.
That's good.
I
yes,
just-
Henrietta, yes,
Those
Henrietta.
are the only two choices.
Adrian Cooper came to Houston many times and put concerts on for the Yiddish Vinkl at the Jewish Community Center. And she was always a joy to host. She came with a smile and always had a wonderful performance.
Okay, thank you.
Sadly,
Henry.
she died. She died. Sadly. It's
Yes.
a great loss when she died a few years ago.
Yes.
She was young. I don't know what happened, but she was quite young. A
I
wonderful
only
musician.
have the screen of the people. I just lost the screen with the words.
It's up at the top. Rochelle, you just go up. There's two choices up at the top. One says something like gallery, and the other one says somebody's screen, probably Marie's screen or something like that.
No, nobody's screen. Show meeting timers, hide one
No,
video.
at the very top of the Zoom. There are two choices now in the newer versions.
I have meeting. And, oh, okay.
At the top.
Okay, got it. Got it. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so let's
Okay.
start. Janet, please.
We have listened to number of songs by Mordke Gebertig, including It's Brent, It's Burning, Razela, Rosie, Hey Ziegler, Hey Little Goats, and Kivilnik Azakosen. I don't want that kind of bridegroom. When the Nazis first occupied Krakow, they forced the Jews to leave the city. Gebertig and his family fled to a neighboring village. In 1942, the Nazis forced them back into a ghetto. Gebertig was already an activist in the underground Bund and the Polish Socialist Party, and he took part in the resistance. His family were deported to Belzec for extermination, and he was murdered by the Nazis or their collaborators in Krakow. The song Minuten von Betochen,
Tochen.
Bitochen.
Betochen. It's a what?
Yes, yes.
It's a Hebrew bitachon, right, Nina?
Betochen, okay. Minutes
Nina?
of Hope
Isn't it
dates from that
bitachon?
date from that period. It is sung here by Adrian Cooper with Zalman Lotek on the piano.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Leah, it is. It is
Bitachon.
from
Okay, yeah.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same. Oh, now it's really, really big. Okay. Okay, Leah, can you read?
You want me to read it?
Yes.
Jeden soll sein freilich, schon nicht lang, ich hoffe, siket, I don't know what that is. Sikt bald die Milchome. Es kommt bald sehr Sof, freilich noch nicht Sorgen und nicht herumgehen Trieb. I don't know what that is.
Okay, enough.
What is Trieb?
I think it will be better if Maurice will translate it, okay?
Sure, Jeden soll sein freilich. Jews, let's be cheerful. Schon nicht lang, ich hoffe. Not long now, I hope. Es echt bald die Milchome. The war will come to an end. Es kommt bald sehr Sof. Their end is coming. Freilich, no, nicht sorgen. Be cheerful, but don't worry. Und nicht herumgehen trieb. And don't walk around gloomy.
Okay. Okay, so let's continue. Elaine?
Yes, okay. Let me just find where I am. Okay. Hat Geduld betochen und nimmt als unverlieb. Nur Geduld betochen, nicht lost arois von Hand. Unser alt Kleisin, was Kleisin, was, I'm sorry, I can't hear what you're saying.
In Hebrew, it's Kleizain. I don't know how it is in the Yiddish.
I think it should be with two yuds.
Oh, Kleisin,
I think it's Kleizan, yeah.
Oh, okay, Kleisin. Was halt uns gor banand. Be patient, confident, accept everything. Only patience, confidence, keep in your hand our old weapon. And I could not get that holds us complete entirely. I just didn't get banand. I couldn't find it.
Right, so Banan means together, shoulder to shoulder.
Oh, so that holds us completely together, entirely together.
Right. Don't let go of our old. Klei Zayin is a weapon. It's a armament.
Yeah, I got weapon. I got
yeah.
that, but
Right. That holds us completely together.
It's in one of his songs, Michael my front, the word banan.
is it Zine or Zane?
I
Zine?
think it's Zayin. I think I spelled it.
Okay, Refoel, how do you pronounce it in Yiddish?
It's in two syllables, Zayin, Klei Zayin.
Lizayin.
It's
But does
spelled-
it have an I? Does it have an ayin in it?
No, it's a Hebraic word, and so it's spelled Zayin Yud Yud Nun.
Yud, right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so where is the next one? Okay. Hilda, can you continue? Hilda? I saw her before.
Yeah, she's gone.
Can I ask a
She's
question?
gone.
She's
Mina?
gone. She's gone.
Okay. Okay, yeah, what question? Who wants the questions?
Neely, why is all the song is verkehrt? It's what is the end of the row? It by Mir is the beginning of the row. It's like left to right, right to left. I don't understand it.
I don't know.
I don't get
Check
it.
your
When I
check
send
your
it,
computer.
I send it right to left. I don't know.
No, it was okay. You have to check your computer, Neely.
Maybe your computer doesn't know left from right.
We have it correct. It's correct, but maybe something
Yeah, it
was
was correct. I don't
Yeah.
know, it was correct. Okay,
You
Barbara,
can
you
always
go?
change it.
Okay.
Julia tanzen taloinem. So be joyful or revel, dance, you butchers.
Right. Good.
Yeah.
Schoin nit lang, ich hoff, it won't be long, I hope. Given a mol, a Haman, there was once a Haman. Es wart euch im sein sof. It waits for him the ending. It's for him that there will be an ending.
His end. It's the same end that woman got.
Okay.
Sein sof is end.
Yeah. So okay. Julia tanzen taloinem. Leiden ken a yid. So again, be cavort or jump around and dance. You butchers. The Jew knows sorrows, or certainly knows how to carry sorrows.
Good.
Okay, thank you.
Elaine,
Maurice, you have-
Elaine has her hand up. Elaine.
Yeah, I see Elaine, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just wanted to know if Maurice has anything to add on.
No, that's fine.
No. Okay, so Elaine, please.
okay, two questions. When I looked in the dictionary, taloinem, is
Talionim.
it pronounced taloinem?
Talionim. Maybe I left out. Should there be a vav there? I don't know.
No. Yes.
I know in Yiddish.
Talionim,
Talionim.
a vav or a kametz aleph?
Yeah, there is a vav left out. Yeah.
Something in there. Yeah.
What does it mean?
Executioners. Hangman.
Hangman, yeah. You
Oh.
use the term butcher.
A
And that's
butcher
what I
is
was-
fine, but not the butcher at the store.
Right.
Hangman.
Oh,
He's talking about
hangman.
the Germans.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, got that. And then the other one that I got a slightly different was Leiden, suffer.
Yes, it's inverted. Yidden can Leiden.
Yeah.
Oh,
A Yid can
Jews,
Leiden.
a Jew knows how to
can
suffer.
knows how to suffer. Right.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but somebody keeps calling. Minna, an 832 number. Maybe they can't get on.
I
I
don't
don't know
have
how to answer that.
I will check.
No.
No one contacted me.
Okay, all right. I don't
No,
know
no
who it
one
is. All
contacted
right, don't
me.
worry.
Yeah, but I see that also Refoil raised his hand.
Yeah, just two matters. One is it's talyonim is the
Right.
pronunciation, and it is spelled correctly. Talyonim.
So
And the
there's
other
no
thing is
vav, right?
There
no
is no
vav.
vav?
It's spelled correctly.
Right. Okay, good. At least I did that one right.
The other is that the versification, this particular text in front of us doesn't show where the verses end, but in fact, it is versified. And so the Holyet is the beginning of a verse, and the verse ends with the word rein. Svet doch nicht werden rein.
Which is on the next page,
Which is on the
probably.
next page. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to figure out how to rhyme things
Mm.
when you don't know how it's meant to go. But that he would pronounce it rein to rhyme with two lines above sein, which is
Right.
part of that same
Right.
verse.
Okay.
So sometimes the thoughts continue from one line to the next, and unless you see that they're in the same verse, it's a little hard to figure that out.
Good. Thank you.
Okay.
I did
Thanks.
put in the chat a pointer to my copy online of this text, which does show the versification. And so it's the same words, hopefully spelled right also. And if you want to look at that in your spare time, it's also available.
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, Bob, can you continue and continue until Rhine? So, Bob, Swedish, yeah, that's it. Bob, I saw you.
Yeah. You hear me?
Okay. Yes, yes.
Svet die schwerste Arbeit. Uns kein Mol machen med. Kern soll sein Kern. Kol Zaman soll man ihr wird sein, ihr umsetzt das Kern. Es wird dann nicht werden rein. So that's presumably the end of the verse. Yeah. So it's the hardest endeavor work. They'll never make us weary.
Good.
Sweep. You should sweep in order to Kulzman in
As long as.
as long as you feel as long as you are as long as you are
As long as
feeling
you will be. Vet sein is future.
is futile to sweep. It'll never make us clean. You'll never be able to clean, or it'll never be clean.
It'll never be clean, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Bob. Thank
Sweeping is sweeping. That's just an interesting word that he's using there. What do you think? What do you think the implication is from the sweeping? What are we supposed to imagine?
Work.
Anyone?
Constant work.
Yes.
Slave labor.
I mean, just only work. That's it. Just work.
Yeah.
But what is the work?
Well, the sweeping can just be slave labor sweeping, or it could be Jews who were ordered to sweep up after the Nazis committed massacres.
Yeah.
To sweep away the traces of what they had done.
Right. Yeah. You'll never, it's like out damn spot.
Right.
Never come out.
Right.
Michelle?
Yeah, one of the things about the ghetto and the concentration camps was the sheer filth that people had to live in. It was almost impossible to keep things clean and to have any kind of hygiene because they were packed so tight and the sanitation was so awful. So when they're living in the ghetto, this, sweep, sweep, but you're not going to get it clean.
Yeah. Thank you. Elaine?
Is it,
Elaine?
I thought it was rain. Is it rain or Rhine?
Rhine.
It's Rhine. So is it spelled correctly? There's no pasuk under it.
Well, we say Rhine, but it's
Right. Southern Yiddish is Rhein. I'm not
It's
sure
Rhine,
if there's a
but
pasuk or not.
Okay, because
But
I
otherwise it will be
always
rain.
heard rain. I always heard
Say
rain.
rain. I say rain. Yeah.
we say Rhine. It doesn't matter really.
Okay.
Okay, it's the same.
Scaliciana.
The Rhine in spine stays mining.
Yes.
Diese Eibe.
Rafael.
Yeah, this is again Gebürtig's accent. It is spelled correctly, and in standard Yiddish, it's pronounced rein. But in poetry, you want it to rhyme properly, and Gebürtig would have said Rhein, even though he would have spelled it just as we see it. And so Bob pronounced it well for this particular purpose. You should pronounce it Rhein just to rhyme with sein in this particular context.
Sure, and he was from Krakow. Krakow was in southern Poland. Anyway.
Okay, let's go on. Harriet, can you continue?
Waschen soll sein waschen. Kim's Reuter Fleck. Wash, let it be washed. Cain's red stain or blemish. Halb's Blut von Herzen. Abel's blood from his heart. Das wasch sich nicht weg. They don't. They can't be washed away. Treibt uns von die Dieres. They drive us from our homes, from our housing. Schneid uns up die Bär. They cut our beards off. Jeden soll sein freilich. Jews, let us be happy. Wir haben sie in gräbt. I think we wish them to go to hell.
Sure. To hell with them.
Yeah. Okay. So
Zevora,
let's listen to
that's the end. Okay.
Yeah. Let's listen to it again.
Okay. I will keep the words open, but I can't always figure out where we
You
are.
cannot do it, so yeah, but
I'll
just
try. I'll
let's
try and
listen.
move it as the song goes. I'll do my best. Okay.
Listen, Maurice sent a link in the chat box, and if you click on it, the words will come up on a separate window, so you can follow it at your own on your own.
Jeden soll sein freilich, schon nicht lange hoff. Sagt bald die Milchame, es kommt bald sehr sof. Freilich noch nicht sorgen und nicht darum gehen trüb. Hat Geduld betochen und nimmt das zum Verlieb. Und nimmt das zum Verlieb. Ei, ei, hat getochen, nimmt das zum Verlieb. Ei, dei, 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 dei. Nur Geduld betochen, nicht los der Reis von Hand. Unser alt gleich sein, was hat uns korbanant? Hol ihr tanzt, Talionim, schein nicht lange Hofs, gib mir einmal a Hommen. Es wart auf euch sein Sof, es wart auf euch sein Sof. Ei, ei, gewinn a Hommen, es wart auf euch sein Sof. Dei, 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 dei. Hol ihr tanzt, Talionim, leiden keiner jed. Es wird die schwerste Arbeit, uns kein mal machen mied. Kehren soll sein Kehren, kos man ihr wird sein. Wieso sie ist das Kehren, es wird doch nicht werden rein, es wird doch nicht werden rein. Ei, ei, sie ist das Kehren, es wird doch nicht werden rein. Waschen soll sein waschen, keins reiter Fleck. Hevels Blut von Herzen, und das wascht sich nicht weg. Treibt uns von die Tieres, schneit uns ab die Bett. Eden soll sein freilich, wir haben sein Dreht, wir haben sein Dreht. Treibt uns von die Tieres, nur schneit uns ab die Bett. Eden soll sein freilich, wir haben sein Dreht, wir haben sein Dreht. Ai, ai, soll sein freilich, wir haben sein Dreht. Ai, dai, 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 dai. Weil ich bin a Jiddele, sing ich mir das Liedele. Weil ich bin a Jid, sing ich mir das Lied. Weil ich bin a Jiddele, sing ich mir das Liedele. Weil ich bin a Jid, sing ich mir das Lied. Weil ich bin a Jiddele, sing ich mir das Liedele. Weil ich bin a Jid, sing ich mir das Lied. Weil ich bin a Jiddele, sing ich mir das Liedele. Weil ich bin a Jid, sing ich mir das Lied.
Ta-da!
Okay. Thank you. Thank
What a
you all.
voice. What a voice.
Any comments before we move to this?
Yes, a question.
Okay.
I was wondering about the meaning of Nehmt es unverlieb. Should we accept the chastisement as God's test that he loves us? I didn't understand that line.
Yeah, I don't think it's theological because Gibirti was not a religious man. He was a socialist and a Bundist. I'm not sure what exactly he meant. Maybe he meant enthusiastically. I mean, the whole song is it's so poignant because of where and when it was written. You know, while Jews were being killed in Treblinka, in Krakow, he wrote the song and he performed this song. So maybe he just meant, you know, you gotta have hope. You know, I don't think it's a theological meaning.
Okay, Harriet.
I looked it up, and annehmen, the verb is annehmen, and it's expression annehmen verlieb, and it means to put up with or to concede.
Good, perfect. Put up with it, right?
Thank you. Thank you. That's good. Rochelle, you raised your arm? Or
Oh, I
it's from
forgot to
before?
put it down.
Okay. Okay. Any more questions or comments about the song? No. Okay, so let's move to Sholem Aleichem.
It was very difficult to read.
And here we are. First, let's. Okay. So, Meises für jüdische Kinder. Do you see?
Yes, yes.
You could make it bigger, it would help.
Ja. Ens machen Größe.
Danny, kannst machen Größe? One moment. The moment, it's not my computer, so.
Just do it on your screen. Just do it on your screen. At the top, it says Mina Grauer's screen. You can make it big.
It's not my screen.
Yeah, but it worked. I just went, it says Mina Grauer's screen.
That's not what Minna does. It's what each one of us can do.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everybody can make it how they want it.
Right. Just do Command Plus or something. I don't know what it is on a PC.
It's not a PC, it's a Mac.
Everybody
can
do
then Command Plus and it'll make it bigger. There you go.
It's okay, it's better, or
No, even bigger would be better.
Bigger.
Just do Command Plus again.
No, it's too big. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
I command you to make it more plus.
Okay. Okay, I think that will do it. Okay, the rest you will do on your computer.
Oi is right.
Oh, is right, yeah. I know to do it on my computer. I don't know to do it on this computer. Okay, so let's start. Karen, can you start, Karen?
Yes. Meistens für Yiddish Kinder. Shalom Aleichem. Alle Werk. Kidlat.
Kidalta.
Kidlat.
Kidalta.
I think it's Kidalta.
Kidalta ve Kiddishat. Kidashat.
Can somebody give us just very slowly what these words are in both Hebrew and Yiddish?
Yes, okay.
One at a time. How do you say it in both?
Okay. Rafael raised his hand, so I don't have to do it.
Because they're over and over and over again in this story. So
yes.
we're gonna.
Rafael, please.
Right, it's Kidalta with an O at the end. Kidalta v'kidashta. Kidalta v'kidashta. Now, in quicker speech, that final syllable becomes just Kidalta v'kidashta.
Now that's the Hebrew, right?
Yes.
That is the Yiddish pronunciation that we should be using.
Okay.
These are not, okay?
Okay, can somebody give it to us in Hebrew just so we know?
He did that
But
already.
it's not, the Hebrew is Gida.
It depends on your accent. In modern Israeli Hebrew, that is in the Sephardic pronunciation, put the accent at the end and change Oz to Oz.
I'm sorry.
Stick to the Yiddish.
Yes.
We don't need the modern Hebrew. I
Right.
gave it to you in
Kidashta.
Ashkenazic pronunciation of Hebrew.
Right.
Kidalta v'kidashta.
In English.
Okay, if that's what we'll get. We'll get it. At least we have one way we know to pronounce it. Okay.
And what does it mean?
What does it mean?
The
What does
meaning,
it mean?
Rafael.
I could
Okay,
say
the meaning, part of
languages
this
that
will
are
come out
all-
in, the meaning will come out in the story, but I'll tell you in advance, Kidashta, you have sanctified. This is part of a bracha over the day of Pesach, for example. Kidashta, you have sanctified. Now the Kidalta is an invented word which will come up in the story as to why it is called Kidalta. It has no particular meaning either in Hebrew or in Yiddish.
Thank you. That will help us a lot to get through this.
Yeah, he invented the word in order to remember it, but we will see what happens with this word.
That's what you call a Reisgeworfene Reit.
Reisgeworfene Reit, okay. Okay, Karen, go on.
A heartreißende Tragödie über a Yontif Kiddush. A heartrending tragedy over a proclamation of the holiness of the holiday or a celebration. I'm not sure how to translate it.
About the Kiddush that you say during a holiday.
Holiday Kiddush.
Holiday Kiddush. Aleph, mein Zunehmenisch, my nickname. Schwache Fähigkeiten, weak ability. Was wird sein von mir? What will become of me?
Good.
Ivan Poperila. Ivan is a name for a Russian name for a non-Jew, and Poperila, I think it might mean potpourri, P-O-P-E-R-Y, in English means Roman Catholicism. Wow. Is it possible that that's what this means? And used in a pejorative way mostly. This is my guess what potpourri means. Does
It's a very good guess as any guess
So
can be. Because,
like Catholic Ivan.
Yes, Roman Catholic Ivan, yes. Kein ander Nomen hab ich nicht gehabt in der Heim zwischen a ganzer Kaliastra I didn't have any other name amongst my bunch of friends.
Good. A gang.
That's good.
My gang of friends. Efter der Fall, was ich hab nicht gewollt lernen, is this perhaps why I didn't want to study?
Because I didn't want to study. Not why, because I didn't want.
Oh, thank you, that I didn't want to study. But dos achuts. Besides this,
yeah, yes.
Welchen haben ich Taka nicht gewollt? I really didn't want to. Wer will das lernen? Who wants to study? Oder efter der Fall, was ich hab gehabt, a groben Kopf. Perhaps it was because I was thick-witted. Das kann euch sein. That can also be. Kein stark guten Kopf hab ich Tage nicht gehabt. I wasn't bright.
Exactly.
Das heißt, die Tefisa is bei mir gewesen. That is, my comprehension was, azoi hat der Rebbe gesagt, like the teacher said, a harte tefisa. It was rough for me to comprehend. Eider ich hab Teufels given a zach. Before I was able to comprehend something or get to the point, is angekommen schwerlich. It was very difficult for me to get to the point. Der Fall, aber ist der Sekon given by mir. Therefore, however, my memory nicht für euch gedacht, sehr schwacher. My memory was very weak. Geht nicht gewen die Sach, was ich soll gedenken. There wasn't anything that I was able to remember.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Ot hat ich ois gelernt auf ois wenig. So here I learned by memory, und ot hab ich es schon vergessen. I think as soon as I memorized something here, I forgot it.
Yes.
I forgot it. Ich kann mich gar nicht dermannen an die Klepp mit die Patch mit die Schmitz, was mir hat mir reingelegt. I wasn't able at all to remember the beatings, the slapping, and the whipping that was laid into me. Umsitz hat nebach mein Tate sich abgerissen das Herz. It was in vain that my poor father I'm sorry.
I think he ate his heart out or something like this.
Thank you. My father ate his heart out. My poor father ate his heart out in vain. Umsis seinen Nebuch gewesen, der Mama's Tränen, and my mother's tears, my poor mother's tears were in vain. Es hat kein Sach mich nicht genommen. And I think this might mean nothing affected me, nothing bothered me.
No, I think he couldn't catch anything.
It didn't stick.
It didn't stick.
It
It didn't stick to him. He just couldn't remember. Yeah.
Oh, it didn't take. It
Yeah,
didn't
it
take.
didn't take. Yes. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. I see that Bonnie raised her hand. Bonnie?
Yeah. Ois gelernt. Can you just repeat? I know Latin, and but when there's ois in the front, I believe it means when you learn something well or thoroughly.
Yes, that's right.
So it's kind of an intensifier? Yes.
Okay.
And then much earlier, there was something with cup. It was here it is, about the fifth line down in the middle, and there's a question mark.
A groben Kopf?
Yeah, what?
This, a groben Kopf?
A thick head. A thick head. He couldn't, is stupid.
Oh, grob. So grob is sick or stupid?
Not sick, but kind of stupid. We also say a grober yid.
It means fat. In the dictionary, it says that the groben Kopf, that expression means thick-witted.
Right. A grober yid means a coarse person, but here it means, as you said, thick-witted, slow. You know.
Okay, thank you. And a guten Kopf means smart or bright.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Rafael, please. Gewalt. Where are we?
Ja. Gewalt. Even Paparilla. Was wird sein von dir? Gewalt. Woe is us. Even Paparilla. What will become of you? And his answer is, Gewalt, jüdische Kinder. Was wird sein von mir? Wer is mir? My friends, what will ever become of me? Second section. Mein Taten's Freud, Mazel Tov. Okay, so that's just an introduction to what's going to happen. My father's joy, Mazel Tov, ich bin schon echossen. Congratulations, they're gonna. I'm engaged to be married. Mein Mechuten's Yichus, the pedigree of my in-laws, and it should be mine. Mein Kala's Milas, and my brides-to-be's, her good aspects. I don't know. Ich fahre zu mein Kal auf Yantif, and I'm traveling to my bride-to-be for Yantif. Okay. Ich hab schon einmal gesehen, mein Taten, freilich sein. Only once did I see that my father was happy. Lamashal, Horem zu der Suda. For example, it says it doesn't mean just once. I have already seen that my father has been happy. For example, at Purim time at the feast, Simchas Torah nach Hakafis, or Simchas Torah after the Hakafis, the carrying the Torah around 7 times. Af allerlei Simchas, for all sorts of happy events. Nach so freilich wie is given jenem Erev Pesach. But as happy as he was, that particular day before Pesach, was ich gehe euch erzählen, that I'm about to tell you about, habe ich ihm noch keinmal nicht gesehen. I've never seen him like that. Voje is mit ihm gewendig Dula. So what was this great thing that had happened to him? Ich bin achossen geworden. They've engaged me. I've become an engaged groom. Mazel tov, congratulations. Mit Mazel sollt ihr leben. So the answer to Mazel tov is usually mit Mazel sollt ihr leben. So if they say congratulations to me, I answer, you should also be lucky. Wer is der Mechuten? So who is the father-in-law? Der Mechuten is schon einmal a Mechuten. The father-in-law is an exceptional father-in-law. Erstens, amiyuchas. First of all, he has a good pedigree. Die Horensteins von Radomischl hat gekannt. Have you ever heard of the Horensteins from Radomischl? Die Sussmans von Ostre Weißt du? Do you know about the Zussmans from Ostra? Und die Tschernobylkes von Spole? Hat euch gehört? Have you heard of the Chernobylkes from the town of Spole? Is bei sie gewesen Kommissionär. He, my father-in-law to be, was a commissioner by them. Now, a commissioner is some sort of a, not quite sure, a seller on commission. Anyway, he was an agent for them. Nicht heint, nor einmal. Not now, but he had been. Eder, hat sich mit sie zerkriegt. That was before he fell out with them. He had a disagreement with them. Heint is schein alleine solche. And now he is for himself a merchant. Nicht kein größer, nor a solcher. Maybe not so big, but still a merchant. Naden geht euch. He's also providing dowry. And nicht kein Sach, and not so much. Mein Tate get zweimal as I feel, and my father is putting in twice that amount. Der Pfarrer gibt mir Miracale, but for that reason, however, they are giving me a bride, schein einmal a kala. What an exceptional bride. Ich allein kenn sie noch nicht, but I myself, I don't know her. Ich hab sie noch nicht gesehen, I've never seen her. Nur die, was haben sie gesehen, können sich von ihr nicht ableiten. But those who have seen her, they can't praise her enough. Und gesehen haben sie der Tate, die Mama, meine ältere Schwester und ihr Mann. So who has seen her? Well, my father, my mother, my older sister, and her husband, mein Schwager, that is my brother-in-law. Sagt die Mama, sie ist a schöne. My mother says that she's beautiful. Die Schwester sagt, and my sister says, sie ist nicht as a schöne wie a kluge. That she's not so much a beautiful one, but a clever one. Und mein Schwager trinkt, and my brother-in-law is of the opinion, as sie ist nicht as a kluge wie a gute. It's not that she's so clever, she's just a nice person. Es liegt ihr Gutskeit auf den Ponnen. You can see her goodness.
Goodness.
Her, what's that?
Goodness.
Yeah, goodness. There must be a better word for that. On her face. Sagt der Tate, as was sie soll nicht sein. Daddy says that whatever she is, bin ich sie nicht wert. She's out of my league. That I am not worthy of her. Wert, nicht wert, aber ich hab sie. Whether I'm worthy or not worthy, at least I would have her. Also tracht ich mir. That's what I think to myself. Und guck schon heraus auf den Pesach. And I'm looking forward to Pesach. Wie ein ehrlicher Yid auf Mashiach. Just like a pious Jew looks forward to the Messiah. Warum? Ich hab gehört sagen, because I've heard them say, as auf Pesach fahre ich mich durch zu meinem Chatonim zu Gast. That on Pesach, I'll be traveling over to my in-laws as a guest.
Thank you. Any question?
Let me just point out that to understand the next portion, there's you have to know something about the halacha here. So let me just mention it.
Okay.
If the first night of Pesach is Saturday night, if the first Seder is Saturday night, then not only do you have a Kiddush at the beginning, but it includes the Havdalah because it's the end of Shabbos. And it becomes pretty complicated, which is why you really want to read it from a siddur. You don't want to memorize it. And let me just recite a little bit so you hear what it goes like. It's been Kedushas Yom Shabbos, like Kedushas Yom Tov Hivdalta. Between the holiness of Shabbos and the holiness of Yom Tov, you have divided. Ves Yom Hashvi Misheshes Simei Mahamasa Kidashta. And the day of the seventh day, from the 6 days of creation, you have made holy. Givdalta v'kidashta, you have separated and you have sanctified, as Amcha Yisrael b'kedushasecha, and you have separated and sanctified your people Israel with your holiness. So it's got all these kidashtas and givdaltas in an order that's pretty hard to remember.
Thank
So
you.
if it's before, let me make it clear for you. If it's before a yontev, it has to be Ivdalta vekidashta veivdalta. Yes?
Let's see, it's Hivdalta v'kidashta. It's
Yeah, but before yontev, it has to be Ivdalta vekidashta veivdalta again.
Possibly. I'm just reading it right from the Siddur here of the Haggadah. But possibly, yeah. It's
Okay,
yeah.
we will see.
Anyway,
We will see.
it is complicated and it's hard to get right, which is why you always want to read it
Okay.
from a Siddur.
Okay, so we will see as we follow it. So, Marsha, that's your
Gimel, a komplizierte Kiddush, a complicated Kiddush. Havdalah Tsugav.
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 Where's the cursor?
There, on Tsuga.
Here.
I think that's a matter of Havdalah Tsugav.
In addition,
Okay.
Zugav is to add something.
The Kaddish and also the Havdalah.
In addition to the Havdalah.
To the Machatonim, Chas v'Chalil, Nitzu der Kala, the Machatonim, the in-laws, and not to the bride.
Yeah, because he says that he is going to the Mechutanim to guest. So he's going to be a guest, but he says to the Mechutanim, not to the Kale.
Right. Cholil is God forbid.
God forbid, not to the Kale.
So I thought, say, meine Tate Mamen. That's how Mama and Papa are saying. Was is dacht was
Denk.
Oh, denk wegen das. That's
dem.
Think about that.
What I think about that.
Das is mein Essig. That's what my matter is.
That's my business. That's what I think about it. That's my business.
That's my business. Und weil ich bin noch bei sie in Russia, while I'm still under their roof, muss ich mich antergeben und äußern soll zu done. I have to listen to them. Was they wollen mir sagen. I have to listen to whatever they tell me.
As long as I'm under the roof or in the house, I have to do whatever they are telling me.
Und was sagt Tate oder Mama? Sie sagen, als ich soll sich halten wie ein Mensch. They tell me I should be a good person. Und als ich soll sitzen wie a Mensch, that I should sit like a good person. Und als ich soll essen, I should eat like a good wie a Mensch, like a good person. Und als ich soll nicht reden, kein Narrischkeit, and I shouldn't talk foolishness. Kurz, Bekitzer, in short, die du sagst sich nicht räusperweisen als die
This as du bist that name that
Ivan.
Ivan Petroffel.
Populaire.
You shouldn't be an Ivan Petroffel.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Rina Lea, would you like to continue?
Ja, sure. Und das sagt mir an der Tochter und Parchovzich. That says to me, let's see, and that says to me, the father and what is Parchovzich? He captures, he grabs,
He stops.
he stops, and he stops. Shaw. Okay. Shaw, dem Yom Tovik in Kiddush, kennst du schon sie wer was? Shaw, the Yom Tov.
Just a moment. Someone is making a noise that I think
Yeah, I
it's
can't see who it is either.
There is
I think it's the telephone, person on the telephone.
Yeah, but I don't see anybody else talking.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I'll
hear it.
watch. I'll try to watch.
Oh, is it Rina Leah?
No, it's quiet here. There's no sound here.
Okay.
Shah, the Yom Tov Kiddush. Do you know it already? Vervos is like
somehow.
I think it was Rena Leah. I don't know. I
Really?
muted her.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's showing that it was going. So
Okay.
No, we're
Don't.
wait. No, hang
Los
on.
Lichois.
Okay, wait. Los Lichois as name. Okay, so he asked if you knew. He knew it. Los Lichois.
Turns out.
I'm not sure. Los Lichois let it out.
Turns out.
Pardon me.
It
turns out.
Ah, Lazik, it turns out that no, ich kenne him noch nicht. I still don't know it. I don't know it yet. Right? Noch nicht is yet. Von wonnen soll ich ihn kennen? From where would I know it? Von Jordan, from prior years? Wer hat das so gehabt? Who has that head? Is that what that means? Who has such a head?
Yeah.
Ubifrat, as Heintiker Pesach fällt euch, oh, here we're going into that thing. A Korat Shabbat zu nochs. Und das, nachts. Und das is an Omeglik. Okay. Is that certainly Bifrat? Certainly. Or especially today's Pesach falls.
No. This year Pesach.
Okay, this, oh yeah, right.
This Pesach.
Heintiker. This year's Pesach falls on the. Now, what is Akarat Shabbat?
Exactly.
Exactly, accurately.
Okay, accurately on Shabbat to nachts. No, what? Shabbat night, like Saturday night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is is that I forget. Is that opportunity?
No,
No,
tragedy.
no.
Oh,
That's a
Unglik.
disaster.
Impossible.
Oh, disaster. Okay.
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Okay, Oglik and Unglik. Okay, unlucky. Thanks.
Okay, so just a moment. I see the Rafael raised his hand, so maybe he can. So Rafael, please.
Yeah, it's weird, but that is pronounced Shabbos Nachts.
Why?
You would think Shabbos Nachts, Saturday evening, but the accepted pronunciation of that one is Shabbos Nachts, and I can't explain.
Shabbos nachts. Okay, dank. Da muss kennen Kiddush mit Havdalah in Einem. Okay, then must one know the Kiddush with Havdalah together in Einem?
Yes.
Together.
Yes.
Der Pesach Dicker Kiddush allein molt euch is euch genug dicke Makkah. Okay, the Passover, the Pesach Dicker Kiddush alone. I don't know molt euch.
Imagine.
Oh, okay. You imagine.
Imagine.
Yeah, thank you. Is enough of a plague? Makkah is like a plague.
Yes, it's a plague in itself. Yeah.
It's a plague in itself. Gedenk dem Zaman Charatenu is korg. The you think you remember the time of our freedom. I don't know. Korg is korg.
That's enough.
Okay.
Go remember Zman Cheretenu. That's enough.
Ah, that's enough. Natach noch a Havdalah at Zugov mit a Kiddush, okay, Kiddushta? Kiddushta, mit a Havdalah, a Kiddushta, a gut stickel arvet. Okay, it's enough. Not, I got all, after Havdalah, no, I don't know Zugab.
Zugab is an addition.
In addition.
Oh, okay, in addition to Havdalah, with the Kiddush and with the Havdalah of a Kiddush, a good shtick of art, a good piece of work.
Yeah. Okay, go on until Dalet.
Okay. Nish kasha, however, bis nicht klein ois zu lernen, klein, it's not a small ois, a bit to learn, to learn, not intense to learn, something to learn, out to learn out. Ois out to learn.
Sure.
Well,
You're not too small to
Not a small thing to learn.
yeah.
right.
No,
Not
you
a
are not small to learn.
You are not small to learn it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're not small to learn it. Sagt der Tag, says the father. Hast noch gesunde 3 Wochen zu Pesach. Ah, you still have 3 weeks till Passover. You still have time to learn it. Okay. A
Yes.
dunk. A dunk for
Yeah.
everybody helping me. Thank you.
Thank you. Together we are doing it. Any comments
Very
until
good.
now? Okay, Morty, go on.
Der Rebbe studiert mit dir dem Kiddush a freie Hand. The rabbi, the teacher in this case, studies the with you the Kiddush. He's been given a free hand. Hivdalta mit a Kidashta, a Hivdalta with a Kidashta, which is a play on words. Verlosen sich von deswegen im Ganzen auf mein Joischer ist mein Taten kein Bell nicht. Relying in this thing completely on my father's pride is my father's. My father is no
No expert.
Is no expert in this. Heißt mir, he orders me, ich soll ihm zuschicken dem Rebbe, that I should send to him the rabbi. Wos darf dem Rebbe? Why does he need the rabbi? Will ihm beten, he wants to ask him, soll mit mir einstudieren dem Jontevdeken Kiddush, that he should study with me the holidays Kiddush, mit der Havdalah in einem, with the Havdalah together. Oberazoi, however, as ich soll ihm kennen via Wasser, so that I will know it completely. Literally, it says like a water. Sucht as dem Rebben mit dem harten Wort. He tells the rabbi with a strong word. Ihr sollt auf ihm kein Kuved nicht legen. Don't give him any
Respect.
Don't give him any pride, literally, but it means don't respect him. Of them chamule, I don't know what chamule is.
Stupid one.
Of this stupid, Hoch there is minor azim, even though he is my son. Passes sollt ihr fenim schneiden. Pieces you may take out from him. Der Kiddush soll mir kennen. He must know the Kiddush for me.
So just a moment, because I see that Rafael, before I go down, Rafael.
Yeah, 2 things. That first thing, Dad doesn't want to rely on my Yosher, on my doing things the way I'm supposed to. That's why he sends for the Rebbe. And the word is Balin, not Belin. It's a Hebraic word, Balin, meaning an eager person. He's not eager that he should rely on me.
Okay.
And the Rebbe is not really a rabbi here. It's a children's teacher, a Malamed, really.
Okay. So, okay, go on, Morty.
Der Rebbe hat mir nicht bedarft. The Rebbe, the teacher, really, didn't need any more wie a freie Hand, to have a free hand on me. Die ganze 3 Wochen sind weggegangen auf den Kiddush. The 3 weeks were gone just with the Kiddush. Ich mag mich barimen, I may pride myself, as ich hab den Kiddush gekannt Tage wie a Wasser, that I knew the Kiddush completely, like a water. Aber nor den Kiddush, however, only the Kiddush. Mit der Havdalah is gewähnt Zuris. With the Havdalah, that was a problem. Dus heißt, that is, die Havdalah allein is euch gegangen bei mir via Mizmor. That is, the Havdalah by itself did go with me also like a Mizmor.
A song, like a song.
Mizmor is a prayer that you say in Shacharit that everybody knows it by heart, really. So it went like very easily. Aber nur this gewisse Stanzie. However, only up to a well-known phrase, bis ersten Kidashta, until the first Kidashta. Und von dem ersten Kidashta, and from the first Kidashta on und weiter is Chotsch Wert zersetzt. And from the first Kidashta and following, it was a complete disaster. There was hat ausgetracht den Kiddush, that person who invented the Kiddush hat apunem nicht gehad wus zu tun, apparently didn't have anything else to do. Hat weggestellt a Kidashta, he put in a Kidashta, und take bald noch ein Kidashta, a Ivdalta ve Kidashta. And just after the Kidashta, Hivdalta ve Kidashta. So you did a Havdalah and a Kiddush. Wos wollt ihm geart? What would it bother? How would it bother him? Es soll sich stehen oder Kidashta oder Ivdalta. How would it have been a problem for him if it had just stayed as a Kidashta or a Ivdalta? Meme nafshecha. But look, is Kidashta und nicht Ivdalta, is Ivdalta is nicht Kidashta. Whether if it's Kidashta, it's not Ivdalta. If it's Ivdalta, it's not Kidashta. Zevus dreh in a moich. Why do you make trouble for a mind? Fragen beim Rebbe, asking the rabbi, is Frank in der Morde?
Is a frask.
Is a prask in der Morde. Asking the rabbi means a slap in the mouth. Kein ander Entfer is nicht tu bei ihm. There is no other answer for him.
Thank you.
Or from
Thank
him.
you. Thank you, Morty. Yes, Rafael.
Yeah, that what looks like mimonafshach. It's a Talmudic term, and it means it makes no difference, or either way you look at it. And in Yiddish, it's pronounced monashach, which is kind of weird, but again, I can't explain it. That's just how it is, monashach. If it's Kedashta, then it's not Hivdalta. Either way you look at it. If it's Hivdalta, it's not Kedashta. So he's wanting. And again, if you look at the actual bracha, it's Misheshes Simei Hamase Kidashta, Hivdalta Vikidashta. So those 3 words do appear right together.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you both. Okay. Yes. Someone asked something?
Yes,
Okay.
Mina.
Yes, yeah. I thought I heard your voice. Yes.
Yeah, on the page before, when the father says passes sollen leiden. Passes sollt ihr von ihm schneiden. That means whip
Mhm.
him. He's telling the
Mhm.
teacher, Passes sollt ihr von ihm schneiden. Lash into him. And we know from other stories and other accounts that very often those malamdim who taught the kids, they had a kanchik, they had a whip.
Mhm.
That's what the father's telling the teacher to do.
Oi, Gewalt.
Yeah.
Oi, Gewalt. Yes. Okay. Rochelle, will you continue, Rochelle?
Yes. Ich flieh 80 Mile a Shea.
So,
Ashu.
Oh, I'm flying 80 miles an hour.
Yes.
200 50 Mal
Yalta Kidashta.
Dollar Kadashta. 250 times Havdalah Kavashta. Wie hältst du in dem Kiddush? Where are you up to in the Kiddush? Tut mir der Tate achab shoin far Yontif. My father grabs me before Yontif. Ich halt shoin by foreign. I'm up to leaving, to going on the trip. Kennst du ihm schon auswendig? Do you know it by heart yet? Wie a Wasser, like water, fließig. A new Zog, so tell me, recite it. Und ich sag, es geht wie geschmiert. It goes like geschmiert? Smeared?
Like butter. I don't know.
No, it's like the wheels are oiled.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like it's oiled, like
Okay. Ich flieh wie a Zug. I am flying like some kind of train.
Yes.
A carrier train.
Carrier
Or
train.
maybe like a mail courier.
Okay. Mit a Gierkeit von 80 Mile a Stunde, with as fast as 80 miles an hour. Nor as es kommt zu der Havdalah.
Hamavdil.
Hamavdil hebt der Zug on to gain a bissel stiller. So when it comes to whatever that is,
Havdalah.
the train is going a little quieter, eingehaltener, and slower. Bin
Okay, that's Hebrew.
Hebrew.
בין קדושת שבת לקדושת יום טוב הבדלת, ואת יום השביעי מששת ימי המעשה קידשת, קידשת והבדלת. So that's basically what Rafael told us before.
Okay.
So question, is he on the train yet? Or
No.
on the buggy going, or is he talking about how it's going over and over in his head that fast?
So he's answering his father. And
He says that he's running with it like a very fast train.
In his head.
In his head, yes.
Going over and over it in his head.
Yes.
Okay.
Nit Kiddush
Havdalah.
קידשת והבדלת.
Ivan Paprile, Ivan, whatever his name is there. Paparilla, nor Havdalah.
Yivdalta vekidashta.
Havdalta Kavadash. I can't translate that. There's too much Hebrew there. So, 250 Mal sollst du mir überchazeren, Havdalah.
הבדלת וקידשת.
Okay, so you should repeat 250 times for me.
Yeah.
Und ich gehe herum über der Stube wie ein Mischugener, and I'm wandering around the house like a crazy person. Und Chazer Stillerheit, and I'm saying to myself,
הבדלת וקידשת, הבדלת וקידשת.
yeah, okay. Bis es hebt mir on to
הבדלתן und zu וקידשתן.
in the Eugen and until it und
Taking over his eyes.
until it's in my eyes and in my head.
Right.
Und ich fall zu vertummelte auf der Kanape, and I fall like a mixed up on the Kanape. I don't know what that is.
Kanapa is a sofa.
Okay.
Sofa, but
Oh, he's like,
Vertummelte is like
yeah, mixed up.
Dazed.
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 Es geht mir up a minute to chalischen. I'm just a minute away from fainting. Was is there? What's the matter with you? Fragte Mama. My mother asked. Gar nicht, sage ich. I say nothing. I say nothing.
הבדלת וקידשת, קידשת והבדלת. Okay, so I saw that, thank you, I saw that Morty raised his hand. Morty.
Well, I came a little late to the meeting, so I don't know if the three words were, why the three words kidashta ve'ivdalta ve'kidashta. Was that explained?
Yes.
He
Yes,
has to learn both of those in order to be married.
No, because when
Well, no,
Pesach,
because it's
no, when
because
Pesach, well,
it's
okay,
Shabbos.
Refoil will do it better than me. Refoil.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's a special form of the Kiddush for Pesach if it's Saturday night. And it happens to have words that are easy to get confused. And so part of it ends this way. V'yasyayim hashvi'i misheshes yemei hamasa kidashta. Hivdalta v'kidashta es amcha Yisrael b'kedushasach. So it's got those three words in a row, kidashta, then hivdalta v'kidashta. And so he's thinking that this is a very strange and unusual arrangement, that he has to memorize it, but he gets it wrong. When he's reciting it for his father, he puts it in the order of Kidashta v'Hivdalta. His father says, nope, it's Hivdalta v'Kidashta. Do it 250 times. So he's walking around the house, reciting to himself, Hivdalta v'Kidashta, in that order until it makes him crazy.
Okay, but it's only if it falls on, if the Pesach, if it falls on a Saturday.
That's right. That's the only time you do it. And in fact, there is an abbreviation to remember the order of things if it's Saturday night, which is the Yaknahaz. Sometimes you'll see in Haggadah a picture of chasing rabbits.
Yeah.
And it's because of that Yaknahaz, which is just an abbreviation. Yayin, Kiddush, Ner, Yakna, Havdalah, Zman. So that's the order in which the various paragraphs go. And if you don't have a Haggadah in front of you, you can try to remember this abbreviation to get them in the right order. But you really want to do it from a Siddur, from a Haggadah.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, Morty, that's okay?
No, I just wanted to add that the first Kiddush is because, and the Havdalah is because it's Saturday night.
Yes.
But then again, there is a Kiddush that you do for Pesach, as Refuel has explained, with the Yagnechaz. So it's those are the three occasions.
Yes.
So, but what he's repeating over and over is these words from that he has to memorize. It's not the name of them, it's the words inside
the order of the words that he mixes up.
Okay.
The order it. Okay. Michael Fisman. Okay. Was für ההבדלת? Michael,
Was war Vehivdalta? What sort of a Vehivdalta? Fragt der Tata, Daddy, the father asks. And wanneer hat sich genommen zu dir, Ivan Paperilla, Vehivdalta? From where did you get, Ivan Papirala, your Vehivdalta? Tomer Voltos Schwein am Olga Hatan Ek. Perhaps we could have an end to all of this. Mischt sich herein, the mother intervenes. Leben soll sie. Good for her, she should live. Du wirst immer so verschlagen dem Kopf. You will so confused, I assume, beat up his head. Mit deine Kedashtas und Vehifaltas, with your Kedashtas and Hifaltas, als das Kind wird schon gar nicht wissen, auf was für eine Welt is, that the poor kid will no longer know on what world he exists. Lang leben soll die Mama meine. May my mother live. Sie hat mir ausgeleist von Gottes. She redeemed me from exile. My father, okay, hat sich aber der reingedreht in Nitten und hat mich nicht abgelost auf kein Minute. However, the Hiftalta intervened and in the middle and came in between and didn't let up, not for a minute. Was ich soll nicht sagen, wegen was ich soll nicht trachten, ist der Hiftalta mir gestanden vor die Augen, gesprungen mir in Ponem herein. Whatever I should say and whatever I should not think, I should think. The nit is just grammatical, it's not. Whatever I should think and whatever I should say is the Hiftalta stood in front of my eyes and jumped into my face.
He had an earworm.
I think that's a good place to stop here. We have 2 more minutes. I think that's a good place to stop. And we continue the Ivdalta v'Kidashta next week. Next week. Okay, so.
It sounds autobiographical. You know, Sholem Aleichem may be using his own experience. It sounds like.
Any comments on the story and the questions on the story?
It's just so funny.
Yes, Cookie.
This has to do with English. It was bugging me, and please correct me if I'm wrong. But somebody said a person has pedigree. A pedigree, as far as I know, is for an animal. A person has lineage, not pedigree.
Oh, wow.
Now, see, tell me if I'm right or wrong. Yeah, I know you're all more learned than I am.
I think that's
You,
great.
you can do both. You can do both.
Pedigree for a person? A pedigree?
It's almost exclusively talk about like a very fine lineage when discussing a human's pedigree.
The royal family in England.
Yeah.
Or something like this.
So it's not incorrect?
You're correct in that it is primarily used for animals, but it can also be referred to apply to humans.
I didn't realize. Okay, thank you. It just rang a bell in my ear. Said pedigree for people. Okay,
Steve?
thank you.
Yeah, I think the whole concept of lineage and stuff is much more an English kind of thing, or where there's royalty. And the use of pedigree is a little bit sarcastic when applied to human beings. You know, that they're really they don't have this royal lineage, they don't have the blue blood or whatever it is. And so somebody has a pedigree. But it's you know it's now almost interchangeable. You know, it's yichus, that's all. It's where you come from and what what do you and who knows you and what do they know and what can they do for you.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Okay.
The kishkush.
Okay, any? Sorry, Neely, I couldn't hear you.
I say it's a kishkush.
Okay. Okay, I will not translate. Okay, yes,
Not
Maurice.
translate it, but laugh. Someone
Yeah, I laughed.
laugh.
I'm not going to translate.
Good.
Maurice, please.
I just wanted to point out that the acronym Yakin has, that's shown as a hare hunt, it's exactly German Jagen has, a hunt for the hare.
Oh. Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Okay, yeah. It's a good one. It's interesting how it came. Okay.
Yeah, well, in Yiddish you say Jugend, to chase.
But in German it's
From the
Jagen.
German, Jagen.
Yeah, Jagen. Okay. Any more comments, questions?
That was fun.
Yeah, it's a fun
Yes, I wish it
story.
was a little easier on the tongue.
Well, yeah, the Ivdalta v'Kidashta and Ivdalta, yeah, that's, yeah.
Here's what
Okay,
you've
but
got to do. I want you to walk in your apartment
And
and repeat it
250
250 times. And by next
I
week,
got to get it right the first time.
well, 250 times will do it. By next week, you'll be a maven. You'll be a ball, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Maurice, are you setting up a test?
Yes,
A
absolutely.
quiz, a quiz, a
We'll have
quiz,
an
yeah.
exam, right?
Yeah, an exam. Everyone will have to say the Ivdalta v'Kidashta v'Ivdalta. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Or opposite, God knows.
Yes,
Anyway,
Kidashta
thank you.
ve'ivdalta ve'kidashta.
Yeah.
Bravo!
Kidashta v'Kidashta. Bravo, Morty. Yeah. Okay, so next week I will see you from another place on the globe. So
Where will you be?
Thank you.
Where will you
so
be next week?
next week I'll be in Italy.
In Italy.
So
Yeah.
where are you now?
In London.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Mr.
where
May.
in Italy are you going to be?
South of Italy.
Oh,
So
south.
anyway,
In the boot.
tune in. Mariv, thank you very much. Thank you. I will probably need you the whole month to do the same, okay?
Fine, no problem.
Okay, so see you all next week. Sei mir gesinnt alle.
Hartstikke Dank.
Did you get your measles shot?
Ja, dank voor alle.
Did you get your measles shot?
Well, I had measles, so I
Good.
don't know.
I did.
Okay.
No, I had measles too. You have to get a measles shot if you're traveling all over. They said it's terrible. Every airline, all that. If there's a
Bye.
vaccine, get it.
Bye all. Bye.